afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Buffalo Bills and our home team. All right, football fans, settle in because we got bragging rights on the line in this one. Kate, Scott, Brock here with you as we get set for a division rematch. Brock, one side seeking a sweep, and the other looking for some revenge after how that first showdown went.
What do they say about familiarity? Familiarity does what?
It breeds something, Brock. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
First carry here for the rookie out of Penn State. Boy, were they ready to try and stick him there for the safety. As it stands, he's only able to maybe get back to the 2. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 2-yard line.
He'll throw from his end zone. Finds his back complete. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. It wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on 3rd? They'll throw, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this across the 10 before stepping out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
60 box, go.
We're going for this. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
16-yard line.
1st down, play action. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
The 36-yard line.
Throwing now off the play action. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4 for 4 starts. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leading on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of ball can hit the ground on this side.
All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and goal, they're hoping for an opening drive touchdown.
Viking 18. Ready, ready.
Now a shotgun handoff to Miller. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. He gets him 3, and this brings up 2nd and goal.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Second and goal, they're going to throw. Caught out wide. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. We need 1 more yard on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal.
Go!
Here we go, right up the gut. And he's in for the touchdown. The Wizards have a great first drive. And offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Now throw to start the drive. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on second down. They'll look to throw. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Get it. 18 Cardinal, 8. Ready.
Here he goes, third and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Incomplete.
The Wizards getting all set to punt. And he's only a handful of yards from his own goal line. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. Picked up at the 38. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Ready, ready. Cowboy 80.
Go ahead, baby. Go ahead, baby. Go, 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 go.
Airing it out to start this drive. He completes it in traffic. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Offense is set. This is second and 2.
Gain of 8 brings up second and 2 at the 38-yard line.
Pass play coming here. Short pass brought in. And he's going to have this down at the 42-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Completed to his running back. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
That's good.
They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
Setting up to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Back now, pressure coming. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Breaking the huddle, here's first and goal.
That's another Virginia Beach. First down.
They are throwing it again. Brings it in. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Another chance at 6. It's second and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
They keep it to him up the middle. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. Third and hardly anything. Just need the length of the football.
It's now
Here we go.
third and goal.
They'll work against the blitz. And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown! The Wizards take a...
Okay, break.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll come out throwing. And the pressure gets home. He doesn't throw it. First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll throw to begin this drive. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Wizards hold an 11-point advantage. trips right here. 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Throwing from the gun. Caught by his back. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the Bills' 26-yard line.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Finds the in route, complete. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down.
Get it.
1st and 10.
In the red zone on 1st. Brought in. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This only a chip shot from the right hash. And the kick by Folk is good. And just before halftime, Brock there. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now. Panthers, ready.
Sending them on the dive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
70, Timber, go. Ready.
He's going to throw it. Gets his running back. And he takes this up to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 4 on the play.
It's a gain of 4.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Flying right side by Moore. And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up 4th down. On now comes their punter. Bryce Behringer, the one to send it away. And this gets all the way down inside the 5. The officials blow it dead at the 4-yard line. The Bills and quarterback Josh Allen. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Airing it out to start this drive. Into traffic, complete! And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
2nd and 6 at the 21-yard line.
Here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready,
They'll throw it. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings them to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
They'll throw 3rd and long. It is caught left side. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. Give him 8 on that one. And that means 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here we go.
Sticking to the air here. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
23-yard line.
Let's go.
And he's got a free play here. Hits him on the in route. Hits some space around midfield. He gets loose down the right side. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call. Well, they got to the end zone with that free play, partner, so they will, of course, decline the offsides and take those points. Folk with a point after. And the Wizards lead by 15 now. First and 10 now from the 30. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Second and 14 at the 26-yard line.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it third down.
Brings up third and 16.
Ready. 60.
Here he goes, third and long. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. A couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. So out now comes the punter. And he'll try to hit this one well. He has it at the 33. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. 60 by 6. 60 by 6.
Airing it out to start this drive. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that'll bring up second down.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Let's go.
Looking to throw here. Caught, nice gain left side. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And they're going to have a first down now.
48-yard line.
Let's go now.
They're going to try and throw it here. Working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Draws the feet. That's a catch.
To number 81.
Second and 6 coming up here.
48-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Still sticking with the passing game. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll run it from the gun. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
76.
Takes the second down snap. Looking slant route, complete. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
That's another Virginia Beach. First down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll run here from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
They'll come to the line here, second and 9.
Ready. Ready,
Dive play straight ahead. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Cowboy 80. Go.
To throw. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. A lot of pressure on this kick for Nick Folk. This is a 48-yard look for him. And his kick is blocked.
It's one of the big momentum swings in this game, Kit. You could just feel it. You go block a kick. These next few plays are so important. How do you go out and build on that huge swing?
The Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And it could have gone either way down to the very end, but they were able to come up with the clutch plays to take the victory.
They've been done.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on... All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Ready, go.
Dive up the middle. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that gives him the first.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
They go play action on first down. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Hits him on the out route. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Pass play now. That's pulled in by the rookie out of Oklahoma. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Get 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down. Play action. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
And the catch is made for the touchdown. The Wizards get a perfect start. They've got... from the gun to start. First and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now come out throwing. Connecting on the slant. And this is brought to a stop at that same 34-yard line there. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a new set of downs. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Okay, it's Adonai Mitchell. And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. A solid gain right up towards that midfield stripe. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Viking 18. Motion. Go.
They're throwing it. Completed over the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw. The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line.
Their own 3-yard line.
The Packers and Jordan Love set to take over again. And we're getting a look at the leaders in pass. First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll throw to begin this drive. Gets it to him on the screen. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
First and 10, looking to throw. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
They'll run now on second down. Good running there to get around 6, but now they've got third down.
He was taken down by Jartavius Martin. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Now looking to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Fair catch calling for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. Coach Matt LaFleur ushering his Packers offense back to the field. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Connects on the crosser. We'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on a defense.
On first down, they'll run. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds a man, right side. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away, so he goes down. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And this will force them to start inside the 20. That punt heads out about the 15-yard line. Now here comes the Green Bay.
Ready?
First down from the 42.
Come on. Hey.
Airing it out to start this drive. Finds the in route complete. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Look at that power, deep left side. Brought in, inside the 20. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. That goes for 32 yards. And that is good for a first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
From the red zone now. Drops back. Needs an open man. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up second down.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Wow, wide open here. Complete. Touchdown. The Wizards get another 6 to make this a... defense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
70, hop 70.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. And he's up across 200 yards now in this opening half. That's beyond simply a good start for him. This is the type of game where he's been taking the lead on carrying his offense forward however he can. Continuing to move past the 45. It's a race down the right side. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 25-yard line.
They are throwing it again. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Well, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
He's brought down at the 15.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8.
70 Lions. Ready, right?
Back to throw. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Let's go now. 18, come.
They're in long for him here. Brought in. And in he goes for the touchdown. The Wizards take a 20-zip lead. They'll throw to start the drive. That one's complete over the middle. Well, this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. And what an incredible season he's had, Brock. That last completion gets him to another milestone. 5,000 yards passing on the year. You know this. There aren't many who've ever accomplished that in league history. And it is a decorated list of names for those who have. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. This is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. So 2 minutes still to play in this 1st half, partner. More from Virginia Beach on the other side. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Let's go. Viking 18. Ready.
He's going to throw it again. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's another Virginia Beach 1st down.
Working inside the red zone. He gets it again to Mitchell. Oh, he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal. The Packers take their first time out. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st. They've got 3 tight ends on this 1st and goal, thinking run or play action. They'll try and punch it in. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its 2nd. They call pass on 2nd and goal. And cut in the end zone for the touchdown. track, just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. Fresh set of downs now from the 39. Trying to throw this from the gun. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hughes.
Badgley on to kick this one away. Here's Thomas on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 24-yard
line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Rolling back, it's the handoff. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Looking in the air here. Looking slant route complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it.
And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Ready.
Throwing it again here. Brought in right side by Moore. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
The give here on 2nd. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Brought down by Quay Walker.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play. Whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
Short pass caught by his tight end.
Feet nice, Kate. Feet nice. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet nice move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it. Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that.
Ready up.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
They'll come out throwing. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw as you're about to get smacked.
The give now out of the shotgun. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down and 5.
Stephanie! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
He's going to throw this one. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. They'll send out the punting unit.
Formation.
And they could really use a good one here. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Packers and Josh Jacobs got set to go on offense. And the last time they... We've set it downs from 37.
Stephanie! 60 Bison, 6 good.
They'll throw it here on first. He's got a man left. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Timeout called on the field, so we've got a player shaken up, and at the worst time, too. They just wanted to keep everyone healthy entering the playoffs next week. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Red! Cougar 19! Ready?
Dropping back to throw. He's got it near the 10! And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
You know I love the language of football. Just the terminology that comes with it. It's a whole new language out there. But in many playbooks, Kate, that's called cross-country. Speaks for itself. You got to run from one spot all the way across the field. Those two.
He has the touchdown. The Wizards parlay the interception into points. Well, this machine has been firing on. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
70 Timberwolves.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Pick up with 17. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Come on, set! Panther 60, Panther 60!
Throwing now on 1st down. Finds him on the crossing route. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
Viking 8.
To throw here on 1st down. Setting up the screen. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
That's a gain of 9.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's another Virginia Beach.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
On the set.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Set up. Go.
Hand off to the back. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Isaiah McDuffie on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Packers' 8-yard line.
They give it to him again, and he runs this one in for the touchdown. The Wizards lengthen the lead at the end of the
Okay, ready?
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Ready? Ready?
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 48-yard
18
line.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Back. 70 Lions.
Throw here, 3rd down. And the pack gets home. They drop him. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11. The Green Bay offense.
Ready up. Go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hut, hut.
Working on 1st down. Gets another one to Mitchell. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time he could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
Let go.
Throwing from the gun here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Loss of 7 brings up 2nd and 17 at the 36-yard line.
Back to throw now. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Incomplete. Quay Walker on the coverage.
Viking 18.
3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Their punter making his way out now. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. Fair catch made here at the 30. The Packers ready to run their offense back out there. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here.
Ready, set.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Reset.
Ready, ready.
Airing it out to start this drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the 1st play. Good time to reach in the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack.
Ready, ready.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. pass unsuccessful, and they have third down
Third
here.
down and 16.
Here he goes, third and long. And this one is launched downfield. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing fourth down.
Incomplete.
Punting unit out now.
Bryce Beringer in punt formation.
Fair catch called for and made just outside. Offense to the line. Here we go.
Ready.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
He was tackled.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back-to-back carries here. And his fight good enough to gain about 4. It's third down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and got a nice little gain on the ground.
And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
If there's ever a play we can call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
All right, short on marker for the moment, but they've got third and short coming up from their own 44. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will and you don't back away from it. If they